There it is. Okay. Meanwhile, here's this guy. Okay. So here's the situation. I'm going to open this up because a couple of reasons. One is like, I need all of these new screws, right? So I got to open this guy up. And I just like, these are all silver, while the ones being used here are all black. Now, I don't think it matters what color they are, but I just rather have them be like all the same, you know, like just for consistency. But if I have to unscrew all of them anyways, I might as well take this all out and then just figure out what's going on. Meanwhile, actually, there's one other thing to mention about this build that I actually really have to and want to show you guys before we even get started. Because there is some, I don't know, man. I kind of want to say there's a little bit of bullshit about this build that I discovered. I don't know if you guys had seen the Keyboards General channel where I talked about it, but I can now show you guys. How long was Chris been streaming before a build? It's been 84 years. Have you seen Cookie Curl's Commission Unicorn? I'm not sure if I've seen that one. I'm familiar with Cookie Curls, but I'm not sure if I've recently seen the Unicorn Commission. Let's take a look. Man, I just unplugged. Hold up. Stream time is 7 hours, but Chris has only been 1. Yeah, I don't know. 100%. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. The rainbow PVD, carbon fiber, back piece, super sick. Oh, I see. Wait. Carbon fiber sits on top of the steel piece. That's cool. That's pretty chill. Will be aged a few years by the time the stream ends. Likely. So, you guys know my stance on the Unicorn? I spoke to someone locally about this build, and because he did the Matrix ME build, he said it was the longest, most frustrating, obnoxious build that he ever done. Has he worked with topre before? Because there is like one piece of bullshit that is actually really oh, I gotta show y'all this. Let me grab some trays. Oh, my back. Today I only grabbed one tray. Yes, he has several Realforce boards. So he did the Matrix ME. What is annoying about the ME? Like, because I'm guessing, like, this Falcon has some, again, like I'm saying, some of it is bullshit. But there's nothing about it I find to be, like, hard. But do you happen to know the details of what made the ME, like, be so bad? Because I have one. I have one that I want to show you guys. So, I don't know if you guys recall, but the last stream, there were obviously, there were a bunch of problems, right? There's a bunch of missing screws that put together the plate and the PCB. But there was this other situation where the spacebar would get stuck and also click. And I'm like, what? And so, let me show you all this bullshit. He did have similar issues with the instructions being shit. You mean the complete lack of instructions that looked real? You mean that? trying to position my back to like, because like my back has this like, you know, that like spasm soreness. They also had tension issues, so some of the keys sounded like ass, specifically the spacebar. All right. Let me show you guys this, because this is, there's something here that like is kind of like unreal. Okay, so I know that I've done no work on this yet. We're gonna take this apart because of one thing that I have to show y'all. So I'm gonna stand up here. At some point, this is gonna be the Z6 II, and I'll just be able to turn the zoom. Look at this. This stabilizer wire runs through a case screw. So you can't put a case screw here. And I don't know, maybe like just not having a case screw there is not that big a deal. But like, what? Huh? This was the reason why it was like clicking and locking when we were trying to run those type tests 3 weeks ago. I'm like, so part of me is like, is there a chance here that the stabilizer wire can be flipped to the other side? My guess is no, because the like cherry stabilizer cutouts are not like symmetrical vertically. So like, what the fuck, you know? Tension issues might come from like how tight it is near the spacebar. It could be a number of things. Not 100% sure. This is the Falcon though versus the ME, which is a TKL. It kind of depends. This Falcon has this very specific problem, and I'm so confused because people have built this, and I'm just like, you know, I think last time around we had an argument. We had arguments about screw problems, more generally about the PCB ones that are just kind of all around here. But like, literally, I go to the Matrix Lab Discord and I search the word screw, and no one is talking about screw problems on their topre Falcon, which I'm just like, what the fuck? It seems like there's all kinds of screw problems between not having enough and then this wire. So anyways, I want to open this up because I want all the screws to match. I want to see if there's anything that can be done about this stabilizer. And I guess just while we're at it, we're going to change the domes to carats. So that's the explanation of what's going on here. So all right, so truthfully, I won't be able to type for some time. So if you guys need me to type something, well, we're all out of luck. All right. Okay, so I kind of have to recall what the hell it is I'm doing here. I think I unscrew this from the back, right? I'm gonna get another tray. Oh, shit. All right, 1 second, real quick. Okay, this has nothing to do with anything, but I'm a basketball fan, so I just have to check basketball news like every now and then. Because like free agency just started. Okay, doesn't look like anything has happened in like the last several hours, so we're good. This is when your friends from Robot College show up to offer us great deals on becoming famous now that you can't type. I don't remember what I did on some of these. Some of these are weird. I am pretty sure that at the end of the last stream, I was like pointing myself things out to do. So I was like, yeah, this is what I need to deal with the next time around. And I am now unable to type in YouTube to find my own VOD. Because I don't have a keyboard plugged in. I was pointing things out. I was like, I gotta change this, I gotta change this, and then I don't remember which ones they were. But I'm guessing there are these ones that don't seem to be unscrewing like super normally. Just a hunch. Ooh, is that my VOD? Part 2? Nice, thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. I remember that too. Was that like I went through my VOD at some point just to like, check to see what was going on. I was like, oh, what the fuck? The VOD audio is really bad. I'm hoping that, so just real quick, just, a recap of all the time. I have a Twitch, like VOD track, which is why you could probably hear burn. I think that's burn. But then on the VOD, it's not supposed to show up, right? I think that I had done some audio changes probably just prior to that last stream. And I think there was an unfortunate effect of what I was doing there that day. So I did try to fix it between yesterday and today, knowing that I was planning on streaming today. And I'm hoping that this VOD or clips or whatever, they don't sound like as horrible. I'm just like, what the fuck happened here? Why is this happening? Tweezers. Aha, I see. It's that I think these things that are screwed in from the top are just like not super happy. This is bizarre. I see. Okay. RJD2. All right. Been a while since I've done this. All right. Right here. Whoa. Okay. Phono. Pause this. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Is that loud? Okay, I think I kind of hear it. Let me know if it sounds all right. Appreciate you guys being here as always. I see. So some of these that got a little funky to screw out, it's because the other side was not necessarily screwed in super properly. It's like there's a screw and then I don't know what you call that thing in the middle, and then the screw on this bottom side. The one on the top, like the plate, those need to be, we need to be sure that those are screwed in like right. And I'm feeling these and it's like they're definitely not. Sounds good? Okay. Sick. What the fuck was that? Shit. I lose a screw. Great job, Chris. Good Lord. Okay, I have misplaced a screw. It may have fallen out somewhere. Oh. They're fucking like the worst desk mat for this, man. So bad. Takes me 10 minutes to find screws on my dark wooden floor when they fall. Ugh. Such a disaster. Oh, I found it. I found it. Yeah, okay. Swear, man, this desk mat, man. I like dark desk mats because they don't show dirt, but then they also are good ways to lose tiny things. Time to go back to Bob Ross. I need to like hold this in place. This is like become impossible for some reason. I think I just need to take this out. I don't know if I put this in reverse or something. Screw's killing me. Do all topre boards have a shit ton of screws? Yes. Yes, but also, I mean, this is a little bit different-ish of an implementation because, I don't know what the fuck you call it. Like, there's like a nut that has to sit in the middle. Fuck, bro. Yeah, this is like this nut that has to sit in the middle. And other boards don't have that, I don't think, because like there's already just like a hole that's threaded in, if I recall correctly. I don't really fully remember how the the Realforce was. It's been a long time. Yeah, standoff. Yeah. Like a standoff that's screwed in from like both sides. Is that the end of the... Is there still a song playing? Are you guys hearing something that I'm not? I hear it. Okay, that one was like especially bad. The fuck, this middle one? Whenever time he's playing, right on, okay. Bro, what the fuck is up with these, man, these screws, man? Okay. All right. A lot of bullshit here. Okay. Need more trays. Oh. Oh, my back. Oh yeah, the lube PCB. Almost forgot about that. So, we're taking out all these domes, all these springs. We're going to replace the... Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14. Am I fucking crazy? Oh shit, they're all here. Alright, I'm gonna do another count. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So we're good there. Okay. So real quick. I don't think there's any way to flip this stabilizer. It's just, it's not a symmetrical thing. So, yeah, I don't think there's any recourse for that middle screw. I don't think you can use the middle screw. So that is weird. First things first, that is bizarre. This is really like dealing with the domes and the springs like this. It's like, it's kind of like watching like a horror movie trying to pull a mask off a monster. The old man groans are great. I know you warned us, but I don't think I quite prepared myself. Oh man, I'm telling you guys. These spasms, these back spasms have been killing me. I'm telling y'all. Oh, I think I'm supposed to flip the disc. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, all the domes are off. Just gotta take off these last few springs. Alrighty. Good work, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Okay. Move this out of the way. So, there are these guys that are screwed in incorrectly. Whew. I think that maybe the screws here are too long. Okay, so this one's near the space bar. Okay, I have to recall how this is supposed to work because I don't really remember. I think the idea is supposed to do this and take a small screw, screw it in. Okay, so one down. It would appear that there's definitely a super incorrect number of screws, I think, on both sides. Good Lord. Oh my God, bro. Okay. So, trying to like fit these screws into this side was like a really bad idea. Okay. Take another one of these tinies. Screw this in here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I'm very confused by this. Like, it seems like... Are there more issues that I'm just missing? Alright, I think I gotta watch my VOD. All hex, thank you for the random vinyl. We'll pull that up after I'm less in this zone of trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Plus, we got RJD2 playing right now, Dead Ringer. So, when I have an opportunity. Because I remember thinking I definitely was missing what seemed like 3 screws. And I don't remember if they were the long ones or the short ones. I think they were the short ones. The problem that I see is why would I think that I was missing 3 of those screws? Shit. When it looks like I can only really locate one of them. It's very weird. Something here seems fishy. Okay, wait, maybe I think I wrote it into my Discord. Keyboards general. What the fuck? But it's like I have a bunch of stuff here that I wrote that was unclear in the Discord. It's like 3 weeks removed, and I don't recall what I did. God, what a disaster. What I do recall was there was like a whole set of other screws that I believe went totally unused. I'm like, where the fuck did I put that? And are some of these screws like that are sitting here not even the same size? I don't know. What am I trying to recall? So here's what I'm trying to recall. One, this shit came with 3 different sized screws. One of the sizes of screws was never used. I think that was this. Of the 2 other sizes of screws, what I think I can recall was, so there's 24 of these holes, so you need 24 of each of those 2 remaining sizes. What I wrote into my Discord, and I remember looking at the VOD for it, was that the kit only came, one of those sizes had way too much, and then the other size had too few. But as I'm like going through this now, I'm like, these numbers don't match up to what I wrote in the Discord. So I'm like, what the hell? So I've confused myself at this point. I'm just like, fuck, do I need to like take all these out? We had inefficient short screws, and double long screws didn't allow it to tighten it enough. Got it. Okay. Why the hell? Okay, that thank you for that. Why the hell? I'm like worried here that I'm gonna have to pull all of this apart, which is annoying, but I mean, if it's necessary, then we gotta do it. But my question is, that seems 100% true. But why is it that when I look at it right now that it doesn't look right? And like, I'm like, what the heck? Ugh. Do I have to take all of this off? Disassemble everything? Because the goal here is to try to spend some time, excuse me, rediscovering where the shortness of the screws come from. Okay, give me 1 second while I count these. Okay, so I stupid? Wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. What the fuck? Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. I gotta count not like an idiot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Motherfucker. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That one doesn't have anything in it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, so there's 24 in here. There's 25 of these screws in here, which indicates to me that we've successfully located one of these ones that was totally wrong, but I may have screwed back in one that's incorrect, or two of them that are incorrect. So I want to venture to say, is it this one? No. You have one standoff on the desk, so you should have one extra screw in the tray. Right, but the weird part is I don't know how many of these are short versus long. And I think what's annoying... Okay, hold up real quick. I gotta change the disc. So, what's annoying is that it's annoying to take out the housings, but if you don't take out the housings, it's really, really annoying to unscrew all of the short screw standoff pairs from the plate. So I'm just like, fuck, okay. I think I'm just gonna have to use my time and do this so I can do it right. And that's it. That's just, it's annoying. Shit. And like, I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of like, fuck it, because I think if I have, I think I have to do it. Because if I want all my screws to match, I just gotta fucking do it. Okay, what I think I can do is I'll just take off all the housings that are irrelevant to me. Here's another thing too, is that like I feel like I'm supposed to just like, I get this general sense that like I should be using plate gaskets. I am not using plate gaskets and I should be. So that's like a problem. So yeah, there is one extra standoff here, and that is right. But I think just I have to unscrew all of this shit. I wonder how annoying will this be if I were to rebuild this later with plate gaskets, and I'm guessing it's as annoying as that. Just trying to get these housings off, because once I get these standoffs right, then I don't think that this will be a problem any longer after that. But getting to the bottom of this is kind of just like, ugh. You gotta be kidding me. And I wished I was able to determine this early on on my last stream. Did you document which orientation the standoffs go? If I recall, the neuro side was towards the PCB, but I'm second guessing that. Yes, I think they are. I was looking at that just prior when I was trying to put some of them back in. But yeah, you're right. And thank you for also writing that into chat so that we have record of it. Appreciate it. Figure out that was like 4 hours last time. That was bad, bro. That was so bad. Oh, motherfucker. I lost a housing. Ugh, shit. Am I gonna be able to bend over? My back hurts too much, man. Ugh. Fuck it fly off to? Oh, here it is. Oh. Oh, okay. So, guys, some interesting developments, and also maybe like a hint of some tea, a hint of drama. Hints of drama, I suppose. So, we're working on this Matrix Falcon build, right? So, topre Falcon. Obviously, there's also the heavy grill, and there's also a via when it comes to some of the stuff that's you know, custom topre, right? So I have the Veracity Steel heavy grill. I have a PC heavy grill coming in, which I think is supposed to just be kind of around end of July, August, hopefully, is when it'll start shipping. I think, and I hope. A couple of interesting things. So Avia, there's supposed to be something called the Avia Pro that Noxery is postponing till next year. But it turns out there's still so much. I think there's a heavy or a very loud faction of people who are still interested in getting an Avia sooner. So it appears that Noxery has been coaxed into running a group commission, which I don't really quite understand what the difference between a group commission and a group buy really is. But a group commission is going to be run actually this month for non-Avia Pro Avias, which is really exciting. And there's going to be 4 colors, 2 of which are alu, I think silver and pink. And then the other 2 are going to be in PC. So it's just like, oh, more PC options. So that's really exciting, but it also has me confused. I'm like, man, I'm definitely going to get at least one. I think one, but at least one. But I don't know which one I want because they literally all seem really cool. It's like there's silver alu, pink alu, pink PC, and I think like a smoke gray PC. I'm just like, ah, shit, which one do I want? Z60 first, absolutely. Z60 is going to be the next thing we do after this this Falcon. Which is not tonight, but next stream. I can't even, I did this to tighten this up and I can't take it out anymore. Bruh. What do I want to do? Pink PC 100%. Oh, I don't know, man. I always wanted a silver Avia. Always wanted a silver Avia. But then like, oh, fuck. And then the pink. They came out with a pink Avia and I'm like, fuck. I want a pink Avia now. But then the PC ones are so cool. It's just like, I literally just do not know. I literally do not know. Okay. So where's the drama, you ask? A couple of others actually have surfaced. So ATX KB, the guy who does moon towers, actually said he's been working on an HHKB design for years also. And he put out an IC for it and people are interested. So I'm interested. I just wonder how quickly they'll go, like, you know, in comparison to like the moon tower raffles. Just because I know that those are always like super hot. I wonder how hot the live oaks will be. So there's that. And then, meanwhile, there's actually yet another, which is something called the S60. The S60 seems interesting. But is also where the drama comes in. It's also confusing. An IC came out for it. And I guess it was developed by someone, I guess overseas. I remember just looking and thinking, oh, the English on this IC isn't super strong. I kind of tell it's like from overseas. And it was like just an IC. And then I guess apparently like it got out of IC really fast. And I don't know if the IC was even really an IC because it kind of just looked like it was kind of for sale. Through what I think was some kind of like Taobao link. I ended up seeing a group buy post for it on Reddit. That was from a non-Taobao vendor. And I saw it was priced at 300. But then after that, I noticed on Met Group buys. That was unnecessary. I didn't need to take that one off. On Met Group buys, there was only actually one vendor, and it was neither the Taobao nor that other American group buy vendor link. And it was much cheaper than that first American vendor. So I joined that first vendor Discord, and I guess there's like a little bit of like words going around like, hey, why is yours so much more expensive than this other vendor? Because I think they might both be in America. And then there's like a whole thing where it's like the guy running the second one, or sorry, the guy running the more expensive one, seems just a little bit off. Like something about it is just off. the guy, I think, seems to want to, I guess, proxy these over and double QC them, and made a vague reference to possibly doing an engraving, like a vague reference to possibly engraving. And then meanwhile, other people found messages of him being very unknowledgeable about, or not very unknowledgeable, just like kind of unknowledgeable about like sort of the competing like HHKB housing products that are out there, like the Avia. So people were just looking, I was like, this is a little bit weird. And on top of that, like the purchase options were like a little bit different too. So we were like, what the? You see the Frog Mini has 10U support. You can do 10U HHKB. I know that there's some boards that are going to trend towards that. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Ray D07, welcome to the stream. Hello, sir. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We are trying to figure out this this situation here with some issues we've been having, screw issues with the Falcon. So we're gonna try to go in and address some of these. Let's find out what's going on. Okay, so the goal is I'm going to take all of these out and then I'm going to have to redo them. And I want to see if all of these screws are the same, because there seems to be in the neighborhood of 1 to 3 screws. Neighborhood of 1 to 3 screws that are like missing or just missized. And I feel as though this might have been a failure in sort of packing because just not enough screws, you know, or not enough correct screws. So we're gonna go and figure this out, and the goal here, the overarching goal of the rest of this stream is to not exceed the 6-hour mark. We spent over 3 hours opening up packages, given that I haven't streamed in 3 weeks, so I guess that's an hour per week that I missed. It also didn't count all the packages that I did open while I was gone, because I needed to open up my meds from Amazon. I hope everyone's been doing good. Thank you guys for being here. As always, it's a great welcome back. I wonder if it matters that I don't think it's the same exact screw head that are in like the spares that I bought. I don't think there's going to be any kind of like bottoming out issues. I don't think. And I hope. Oops. Yeah, so just I think the FYI here is Z60 coming very soon. I'll see after that how quickly those 313 plates are going to come in from Panoco. If they come in soon, then that's going to be like as soon as those 313 plates come in is when I'm going to be doing one of those builds. But if that doesn't come for another 2 weeks or whatever they might have sort of explained, then we'll find some other projects to do. There's of course like always going to be like just chores here and there, little things that like I have to fix. Just as an example, we did that Oxara on polypropylene with the oolongs. My I key is like mad double tapping. It's bad. Okay, this one seems bad. Okay, that one's bad. Found a bad one. Perfect. But yeah, I most certainly did not lose screws. They just didn't include enough. Oh shit, I gotta flip that disc, don't I? Oh, I found another bad one. Okay, I think that's 24, 27. Okay, so I think the rest of them are good, but I'm gonna take them all off anyways. I totally missed all Hex messages earlier. This is Ghostwriter. I know all the words. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, let's count this up. There it is, 21. +27, 48. Okay, there we go. This is where we need to be. Alrighty. I am going to open this now. How do you like oolongs? I was kind of disappointed with the batch I got. They're pretty quiet for a long pull switch. I don't know that I can make the best determination of it in terms of like the loudness or what I was expecting, because I think for the fact that I put them on polypropylene, I get a sense that that mutes that more. But I don't know. I don't know if you or anyone else agrees. If I were to rebuild it and put it in something with like alu or just some sort of like stiffer, you know, more metal material, then I'm not sure, you know. Okay, I want, excuse me, to look up those instructions again. Fuck. Does anyone have those instructions? Because I don't have a keyboard plugged in. Those like instructions that were like totally in Chinese. I just need to look up what the screw lengths were. It was M1.4 by, I don't know, it was either 3 or 4 or 5 or something. Does anyone recall where that Matrix Falcon pseudo instruction page was that was like in Chinese? Ah, there we go. Thank you, thank you. M 1.6 by 3. Okay. I was like a little bit off there. All right. Slick. Okay. I'm going to, I guess, just drop this all in. And presumably this is over 24 of them. And presumably, you know, they'll all be usable. Oh my god, they're like crazy magnetic. Okay, I'm just gonna try to count it with my eyeballs. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's plenty. Plenty. Alrighty. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it. Hey, shouts out, Zero. Alright, let's see if this is screwed on okay. Hell yeah. Okay, so not the same head. It's not like flush. Do you guys picture that to be okay? Because I hope so. Maybe, maybe I should throw some housings in and then mount some keycaps and just like see. I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Yeah, I think it should be fine, but no harm in just trying this real quickly to humor myself and all you guys. Yeah, I mean, the deepest it goes is still well over that screw. We are good to go. Do you guys think, okay, all right. Hot take. Okay, so we're replacing all of these, like, I don't know, I don't know the names of screw heads, I'm not gonna lie. I want to run a poll, but I don't have a keyboard plugged in. I want to run a poll, but I don't have a keyboard plugged in, so I guess I'll just ask for anyone who's daring enough to chat. Since I'm replacing all these black top screws, the short ones, with silver in a different head, should I also replace the bottom longer ones also in silver? That's a verbal poll. If you dare to respond. The black screws are probably countersunk. Do you think it's necessary on the PCB side? Okay, how badly do I need to like can I just finger tighten these? Because this might just be faster to finger tighten. And then I'll come back around and screw. Would it bother you to have silver on top and black underneath? Part of me is more as a symbolic of these getting rid of these stupid ass black screws. But like otherwise, no, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I don't care either way. Countersunk screw in a countersunk hole will probably be more stable. That's the funny thing, is that like, is it countersunk and I just can't see it? Like, are my eyes just not sophisticated enough? Because like, it looks like nothing. It looks like a hole. Like, it just looks like a hole. If the hole isn't countersunk, then I don't think it matters. I see. All right, we're on side D. I think this might be one of the last songs here, so I'm gonna run a random for all hex. Actually, I'll just do it right now, so I can just find out. Excuse me. I almost tricked myself there, like. We got a random of something we played kind of recently. So I'm just like, I can rerun it. All hex if you're there. If you haven't already heard this. It's a Miami Garden Club by Kitty. So if you didn't like it, or if you've already heard it, whatever, I'll re-roll. If you're still out there. I'm going like super slow motion right now. Dude, okay, random note. I had like 4 hours of sleep last night. And I was able to get through this day without napping. And I was like, I'm so confused by that. Because I'm just like, usually I'm dead tired. Especially if I only get like 4 hours of sleep. Like, I felt like there was at some point where I was just like, I was really trying to convince myself I was tired so that I can like try to take a nap. But I was like trying and I couldn't do it. And so I'm still running on 4 hours of sleep from last night. And again, like, it's weird because I'm not tired or like I'm not sleepy. But my body is a little tired, especially my back, you know? It's stupid spasms. Screw head types. Okay, let me check this out. I feel like I try to learn them and then I always immediately forget them. Okay, so what these screws look like is flat but not countersunk. And then equivalently, the PCB holes, they're just holes. So like, what is that screw called? Because these are the ones that I bought here, I think are, yeah, these are pan. These are pan heads where they kind of like are slightly rounded. So it's like the bottom is flat, but then also the top is flat. And that's why I think like there's got to be more screw head types than these 10, right? Panhead, but like flat on the top. And these are panhead, but rounded on the top. These are the new ones I'm putting in. Oh, that's it. Okay. All hex isn't here. I'll re-roll. Round like button head screw. So in that picture, pan and button are both like rounded. And also round and tress are also rounded. What I'm saying is it's flat on the top, like flat, but it's not countersunk, so it's flat like the bottom of pan. So I don't know. I get this feeling these are like kind of like laptop screws, but I'm pretty sure they're not called laptop screws, you know? All right, let me re-roll. Ooh. Murder was the case. All right, we haven't played this. Have we? I don't know if we have, but we're going to. Oh crap, I shouldn't have gotten up. All right. Bend my knees, not my back. Here it is. Oh, my back. Oh, shit. Oh, this is 2-disc 2? I did not recall that. Samiko, what's going on? Welcome back. Thanks for being here. Apparently it's sometimes called wafer head. Ah. Okay. I should hope... I hope to remember that in the future, but I make no guarantees. But that's actually like a cool tidbit because I basically never heard it called that. And it's nice to put a label on it now. So, you guys think I should replace the bottom with the bottom wafer head screws also with pan head screws. I think that's a winning move. Is that a move for winners? LOL doesn't make a difference. I have absolutely no idea. It's just nonsense. Do what makes you happy. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna absolve ourselves from the Falcon, the included Falcon screws. How about half and half? I think that's the plan I least want to go into. It's like when I was like, checkerboard your switches. Clicky on A and D and G, J, and then linear on S, F, H, and K. Modern problems require dumbass solutions. Just wasp, really? All right, so as you guys know, my New Year's resolution had been to start a YouTube channel that contains non-VOD videos. What content would you guys like to see? I think the easiest low-hanging fruit is type tests. But is there anything you would want to see that isn't that? Are you celebrating the 4th? Kind of. I mean, I have it off. I'll probably just be hanging with Ada's dogs, just trying to keep them company because, you know, a lot of dogs can be like kind of scared of all the loud noises. So, you know, just making sure they have someone to be with, you know. I did that on my Bakaneko before sticking it in a bag and putting it in the closet as punishment for sounding awful. Build time lapse. Matrix Falcon instructions. Oh my god. The problem is that like I'm doing so much of this off screen just because I'm just like, it has to be like close to my body and I'm not fully hovered over. Because I do this and you just have my head, whatever, right? So it's not like, it's like I'd have to rebuild this. All right, part of me wants to put all of these screws back into the individual little baggie. Just so that I don't get it mixed up with the M1.6 by 4. Actually, I don't even know why I counted when it just says that there's 50 of them. Stupid. I'm going to say, hey, to build a Matrix Falcon, one of the first things you should do is count the screws. Second of all, you're not going to be able to use all your case screws. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tighten all these up. I wanna... Here it is. If you're at a San Jose meetup, what board would you bring? It's funny. I got a lot of boards. So sometimes I have prefaced before with asking people what they would want to see that's in my collection. And what has happened is they just tell me, oh, whichever you want. So I'm like, I'm happy to bring kind of anything. If you're talking about what's my favorite board that I would want to bring, like show off and bring, it's pretty much always going to be the BMAC. Just make videos of you ranting about stuff like that you don't really grant my gear segment they did on Family Guy. Yeah, but then you get like a lot of like, I don't know, YouTube death threats in the comments, private messages, and I'm just like, oh man, that's not that's not fun. I don't know, maybe I'll just deal with it. I'll just like the comments. I'll pin them. I've been to a couple meetups now since the start of the pandemic. Boards that I've brought before. I brought a plastic case with Blue Alps. I brought my Viper. I brought my J02 with Brown Alps. Then another meetup I brought the BMAC. And I don't know, I brought two boards at one of the last meetups I was in, but I forgot what the other one was besides the BMAC. I'm not sure. It really grinds my gears, death threats on YouTube. Okay, I think we've tightened up all of these on this side, so I think it's time that we reimagine this whole board. So I gotta push all these guys in. Then we got some domes to cut up, don't we? Domes. And we got to replace all the springs. And then use the new screws. And then otherwise we're pretty good. One thing is that last time around after stream, when I figured out that stupid spacebar locking and clicking was the stabilizer wire. After I stabilizer wire touching that case screw, one thing I did was I took out the case screw and then I ran another test and it hit me that these I don't think I tuned these stabilizers like fully. There's like a lot of like wire housing ticking. So whoops. I'm probably gonna need to do like a 205 grade 0 or 206 grade 2 injection. Probably the latter, just so it kind of matches the thickness of the BDZ. Do you need a solder for topre? No. That's, well, for the mods that most people do, no. I imagine, like, on the PCB, there are components on here, but, like, I didn't need to solder them, you know? So it's just like, well, someone did, and maybe if you're feeling really adventurous, you could. I just don't find it to be wholly necessary when you're doing, you know, things as simple as, like, dome swaps or, you know, putting in, like, gaskets, in the million places you can put in gaskets. It's not necessary. So basically the answer is no. So anyways, yeah, I'm looking forward to the PC Heavy Grail that I'm supposed to be receiving, but I still need like another HHKB for it. Looking forward to at least one Avia. And maybe trying out this S60, but I don't know, just the situation about the S60 just has me a little bit sketched out. I don't know if you guys agree. I've tried buckling springs. I have. I do have a couple of buckling spring boards that I never use because they are not HHKBs. So I have like a bolt modded, teensy modded Model M SSK, which is a TKL. I also have an OG Kish Saber, which is crazy rare, but is not an HHKB again. It's a 60. And so there's a Model F reconstruction that I heard is pretty good. Like it's actually good. And it comes in like a more standard 60% format that has split backspace, split right shift, but no blocked corners. But I would definitely probably go for that. I've been like watching that for like the last like 2 years and seeing how it's been fulfilled, and I'm just like, I want to buy one, but I just still haven't. I don't know why. But yeah. Ah, crap. Which way was which? Damn it, I don't remember which way was which. Does it matter which way you orient this? I hope not. You're talking about the new Model F? I'm going to flip this. Like the modelfkeyboards.com, I think that's what it was called. Alright, hold up. I think we can try to determine this. Oh, I almost showed an address. I'm not sure if I did or not. So I'm trying to take a look here, find out what was done here. It looks like the side with the 2 circles is on the bottom. Okay. I got to try one on a meetup. It's pretty neat. It was the more traditional layout though. I see. Yeah, no, it's legit. I haven't tried one, but just like Model F buckling springs, just so good. I like it a lot better than Model M's. One thing that's interesting is I remember I think I might have explained this on a stream before, but you can actually kind of make a Model M more Model F like. You can. It's just that the long-term ramifications may possibly be not so good. And so the explanation here is that I think I remember someone mentioned this was a better solution to have this hook on like this. Sinvec, was it you? I don't remember who it was. All Hex, Sinvec. Somebody mentioned do it like this instead of side by side. So this will be a lot better. So this making a Model M into something that's more Model F. The idea is Model M's are buckling spring over a membrane, whereas Model F's are more they're buckling spring over a capacitive PCB, right? And so the idea is just take out the membrane from the Model M keyboard, but you might end up ruining a PCB that kind of needs that membrane for protection. So, you know, for what it's worth. Okay. The rest of this, you gotta cut. And I just need to remember where my scissors are. There it is. Yeah, these are hard to see. The Model M has no PCB. The traces are in the membrane. That is not what I recall, because I remember having it work. If you take out the membrane, all you have is a steel sheet. Oh man, you got me curious now, because I swear I did this. I swear I did this, and you're making me want to do it again just to see, because I don't fully remember. All right, I think everything is singles at this point. PCKeyboard.com. Okay, let's see this. Membrane assembly. Hold up. Fuck. I don't have a plugged-in keyboard. No, I was gonna Google like Model M internals. Alrighty. Almost there. Are we gonna mod a mouse anytime soon? Because that's just not interestingly interesting. What? I don't know. I guess a couple things. I don't know that I trust myself to mod a mouse. And on top of that, I don't 100% know what I would really even mod, because the mice I've used, I've liked. Like, I'm just like, what would I change that would make it better and not completely break like a tape deck? That's what I wonder. I'm still mad about that, man. I want a working Nakamichi deck, but more than a working Nakamichi deck is a working deck that I want. So I'm like, I feel like there's going to be a point where I buy one of those like newer Tascams that old people hate. I mean, keyboards are the only thing you can disassemble and then disassemble that will survive, because same. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I can do. I've done Joy-Cons. I've replaced Joy-Con shells. I still need to, actually. Like, I bought 2 pairs of Joy-Con shells, and I've only ever done 1 pair. And so I still need to do the other one. And then on top of that, like, the same brand that does them, they do these, like, CNC Joy-Con shells. They just put out brass. And I'm like, oh, shit. I kind of want to buy brass Joy-Con shells. Brass, yeah. But I don't like have enough Joy-Cons. Like, does it go black over time? I don't know. But I'm also thinking, because like when you go metal, it's like it becomes very, very hard to use wirelessly. Like, you end up just being able to use it only like when it's like handheld mode attached. And so like if I have 3 pairs of Joy-Cons, which is like kind of 2 more than I need. And if I ever need to go wireless and I use all 3 of those Joy-Con replacement housings, and it's like, oh, well, shit out of luck, right? Oh shit, I think that was 2. Alrighty. The springs are in. The domes are in. Alrighty, here we go. I wish there was like some guide to line this up well. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna go back to this and I'm gonna dump out the M1.6 by 4. Lube the PCB. I did. Wait, I don't know where the kappa is. I did lube the PCB last time around. This was an event that happened. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm getting worried. I feel like these aren't tightening all the way. Am I crazy? Or am I missing a bunch of the long black screws? What the fuck is going on? I feel like I have confused myself. Okay. I'm gonna go flip that while I figure out what mistake I've made. So I've just tried using these M1.6 by 4 screws that came in here, and I get this feeling they aren't tightening all the way, and tightening all the way is like one of the most critical aspects of topre. So Meanwhile, the original black screws, what did I do with them? The ones at the top, I think, are the long ones. Or, sorry, the short ones. And those are not the ones I want. Oh shit, here they are. Okay, let me try these real quick. Maybe just use more M1.6 by 3 screws. You should have exactly enough. Yeah, that's an option, but I'm worried that it won't catch on the end. But I think there's also an issue, which is that these M1.6 by 4 that's in here actually aren't sized correctly. So I think that's the problem. I think these might actually more be like M1.6 by 3.5 or something. Yeah, this is right. Okay, I think I have to use these black screws. And at some point I'm going to have to unscrew these silver ones. The silver panhead M 1.6 by 3, I think they were sized right. Like I just kind of like I'm just eyeballing it, but the top side short screws, they look right, and the bottom side long screws, they don't look like they really match. So this one with this paper washer from Stabilizer Kits, which I think I just feel more comfortable using that just because there's this screw hole that's right near like this like solder pad. Have you tried developing film at home for it? Developing film at home is what I do, actually. So, just as an FYI, I actually offer a service to develop your film, just at home, but with a couple disclaimers. One is I don't do prints, and two is the lead time is very long because it goes to whenever I have open space in a tank. So that's my disclaimer. I most recently I actually did a role for Kiwi King, but I took like I don't know, probably 4 to 5 weeks to turn it around. I believe I have that exclamation film command that should be there, but some of it might be a little tiny bit out of date. Oh shit, scared me. Is there expensive equipment involved in the process? I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of like price is subjective. That's what I'll say. I can tell you what I do is personally for me, like I buy these at home kits. It's just like about 7 small bottles. I believe it's 7 small bottles of different chemicals. The first 3 you mix with water, the second 3 you mix with water, and then the last one you mix with water. You have to be able to heat them to temp. So I use like a sous vide. So you need bottles for them. You need thermometers just to make sure that the inner temperature is correct. You need those chemicals. You need all this stuff to mix all this stuff that should probably be distinct from the stuff you use for mixing food. I use a dark bag, a dark tank. So it's like there's a bunch of like overhead costs to just like setup, but like you can just, if you're willing to spend on the overhead costs, like you can just do it in your kitchen. And then after that, like there's a continuing cost of the chemicals. For me, I also use like 2 of those kits at a time so that I can like I produce more chemicals so that I can develop more film at once. So there's like that aspect of it too, which is like not necessary for a lot of people, but there are times where just like my throughput of photo film is like high. So just becomes somewhat annoying if you have like a 2 reel tank and like 12 rolls to go over. For me, like I pretty much just use my 5 reel tank at this point. So yeah, it's like it can be expensive in some ways, yeah. But it just depends on how much you're willing to do it. Because I think over time, if you shoot a lot of film, like if you shoot like a lot, it's cheaper than going into a lab. But it just depends on if you're willing to do it, spend the time for it, and learning how to do it, and living with possibly different results than you might get at a lab. But I'm happy with it. Labs use different kits or like different sets of chemicals than what are offered in like home kits. Okay. This all looks accurate now. Guys, we did it. All right, let's try this out. Ooh. Oh, I like. Okay. Things seem right, and also I think like I do like the domes a little bit better. They're not as like tactile, but I like the weight. What are light tables used for? Viewing negatives, yeah. Okay. Very slick, very slick. Let's try to move some of this stuff out of here. I'm not gonna rewrap that. I just want to be done. This bill was not so bad. It was like a little bad, but not so bad. I would say it was about as expected. Like 2 hours in. And like we knew what to do. It's just a matter of like just actually going and doing it. Where's my iFixit? Why do I just lose everything all the time? All right. Here it is. And we gotta remember, do not use that middle center case screw. That's the key. That is just, I don't know, man. I find that a little bit unbelievable. Like, I find it a little unbelievable that that's the situation. And then especially unbelievable that, like, has no one else complained about this? Like, am I the only one? Have I done something wrong? Ah, shit. Oh, I'm stupid, dumb idiot. Fuck. The JST cable for the bottom right blocker LED is like, it's like choked in between this assembly and the top case. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, I'm gonna go back to those instructions because I'm just like, these instructions didn't say anything about like abstaining from using the bottom center case screw. It's so crazy. Like, I was looking at Unreal keyboards and I was looking at Deskeys, and it's just like, there's so many like random, like topre, like accessory parts. Like, just in terms of like, I don't know. There's like stabilizer gaskets. There's like, I don't know, these random gaskets that you can just kind of like put everywhere. And I don't know. It's just like, it's weird, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just weird. I guess it's like kind of similarly weird that there's different kinds of like random AliExpress gasket cutouts for MX too, I suppose. I don't know. What y'all think? I wish that they made an extra tactile version of the carrot weight. I think that would be like super lit. Are all topre tactile? In a sense, yeah. I mean, the way that like a dome can collapse, generally, I guess you would picture it as something that's like a tactile event. But I think also there are different domes that get produced that can kind of collapse them differently, I suppose. So, like, just as an example, this is like less tactile than like some of Deskeys' other offerings. It's just by virtue of what it is. So, I can't. I want to show you, but I don't have a keyboard plugged in. But very, very soon. I can see the wire, like just through this hole. I'm gonna show you guys this in just a minute here after I get all this stuff screwed in. Watch this bullshit. Also, I do need to flip that disc. Guys, we're like super close, and we're super close to getting to that giveaway, huh? Oh, god damn, my back. God, I feel like an old guy. All right, check this out. Look at this. Look at this, man. Hardly believable. You can see the wire. That's crazy, bro. Like, you see that? Like, unbelievable. Like, no one's saying anything? Like, I'm the only one? Like, there's no way, dude. Okay, so here's the situation. Not VIA compatible as of right this second. But let's see what the mapping looks like. Also, let me know if you guys can hear the music. Oh, that's lame. Control's not even control. Alright, function doesn't do anything. Also, this bottom row isn't exactly right. Do people just screw right through it? I don't know. Like, I'm so perplexed. Personally, I'm so perplexed that you can have a topre matrix Falcon kit completely sold out, separate drops, and it's like there are issues with it, and no one's talking about them. Like, I don't know. Am I looking at all the wrong places or what? Okay. And again, one thing that I may have mentioned. Let me think about this real quick. Part of me is wondering, should I don't want to use... I feel like I'm honestly kind of tired of looking at classic red on my Falcon. But I need to find another key set that'll work here. And it sucks that I just bought a bunch of key sets today, but they're not here today. So I have CRP Tulip R3. And one of the issues with CRP R3 was that HHKB kitting was kind of like super smooth brained. That is my issue. Super smooth brained. So first thing I'm gonna do, actually, stabilizer, not bad. It's not the best, but it's actually, it's not like crazy ticky. But let's try to do a little injection anyways, yeah? And I gotta say, the domes. The domes, I like the domes. Good domes. Let's grab these tweezers. Fuck, this is the thin one. Okay, let's just pretend like this is good enough. Always a good solution when it comes to stabilizers. Like, I don't know. Yeah, ticking is annoying, but whatever. I'm done with this. Excellent, great job. Good job, everybody. Stabilizers, great. Thank you. All right, so here's the truth. I got in on CRP R4. And I got in on many kits. Many kits in R4. And one of the kits, like, they completely changed how kitting works in R4, R3 to R4. And one of the kits I got in on was ANSI. And I don't hate ANSI. In fact, it's nice. And it's just like normal. W-E-R-T-Y-U-I. But one of the things I thought was just like, fuck, I just want to steal literally like one key to like fill into the right spot of my tulip so that I don't have to buy tulip again. Also, I'm not 100% sure what the keys are supposed to look like on tulip. I guess I can look it up because I now have a keyboard plugged in. Cheese won over. Welcome back. Yeah, we've been up for a while. CVP. We spent over half this time in stream here opening up packages because I had 3 weeks worth of packages that I hadn't opened. And only about 2.5 hours have actually been on this build. But I would say you came at the right time. I'm also trying to finish up pretty soon because personally I don't like hitting the 6-hour mark because that means that YouTube won't let me edit it in their editor when I export this VOD. So you came at the right time because we're just mounting some keycaps on. We're gonna do like a little bit of a monkey type, and then we're gonna run a giveaway, our second giveaway of the night. Ah, oh, there it is. Bro, I really don't know and where some of this stuff goes. It's just so confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have I just been doing this the whole time? Not bad. I just not heard this. Hey, shouts out to the homing nipples. I love the homing dots. Not even shouting out a person, I'm shouting out a concept. Making beats in VIA. Can someone pull me up a picture of Tulip? CRP Tulip? Because I don't know where all the other keys go. Heard Dot from Shrew Design is looking for someone to take pics of some boards in the Bay Area. Ooh. CRP Tulip. Ooh, I like this. Keycaps and domes and topre. Feeling real nice. That's not the right spot. Do you think I'm fit for it? Is that what you think? I'm gonna take this out, unplug. No, just a random comment. Alright, check this shit out, bro. This is what I'm talking about. CRP R3 kitting. Super smooth brain. Alright. This is what mod pipe is supposed to look like, right? But on HHKB, I'm not about to use this, you know, so I'm not gonna do it. So they had a excuse me, HHKB kit in white and an HHKB kit in beige, and most of it was pretty good. As you can see, like delete is the right thing, dysfunction is the right thing, it's mostly good, right? But look at what they did with this pipe. So this is the pipe that just comes with the normal kit. This is the beige pipe, 1U for top row HHKB, which is the mod color. It's like just not right. So then what is white? White is like a completely different shade from what this like alpha color is supposed to look like, because the white was made for the Japanese pink, or the Jai pink or whatever. So no HHKB kitting actually came with a pipe mod that looked, or like a pipe key that looked proper for HHKB. I guess this is closer, so I guess I'll use it. But it's just like, what the, you serious? You serious with this nonsense? That's crazy, dude. So tell me, can you notice it? I mean, in the confines of, you know, just like relative color, might not be the easiest thing to spot, but you can kind of tell it's not like perfect, you know? So that's annoying. But with that said, CRP does feel nice, and R4 supposed to have addressed it, so here's to hoping that it actually did. Kind of disappointing. No kidding, dude. No kidding. Hey, Quanix, by the way, welcome. Okay. I would say it's time for a little bit of monkey type. And then we'll run a giveaway, and we'll try to finish this all off before we hit the 6 hour mark. Y'all cool with that? All right. Prediction. I'm feeling froggy. Let's go 128 or more. All right. 2-minute prediction period up. Let me tidy up just a little bit. Just close that off. All right. We'll just keep the music off for now, or whatever. Does this work? I hope that's playing. Okay. All right, guys, get your wagers in. About a minute left to get wagers in if you're interested in wagering some points, seeing how I do, believing, doubting. You know it. Got monkey type set up. Find an appropriate, excuse me, appropriate theme. Beige looks pretty good on this, I gotta say. I wish this were like the poppier, more tactile dome, but I do like the weight. So I can't be entirely mad. All right, just a couple moments left. Let's get it. 0-0. Sick. All right, I'm also gonna turn off this air. We're going to point this mic a little bit more downwards. All right, guys, let's get it. Okay, so this is a Matrix Falcon in topre with, Deskeys 60-gram carat domes with reduced tactility. I'm trying to press this, just make sure all the keycaps are pressed in. Alu plate, Realforce housings with Deskeys sliders. Stabilizers have had the holes drilled in for the keycaps to work properly. What else is there? Plate mount, cherry stabilizers, updated screws, at least on the top. McFlurry colorway, CRP Tulip. Yeah, I guess let's get it. 60-second tests, and threshold is 128. So let's go. Let me know if y'all can hear this all right. Pretty quiet, yeah. It is pretty quiet. Okay. Doubters. Shouts out to the doubters, for which I don't think anyone even predicted. Yeah, it is a pretty quiet board. Let's run a couple. I'll do a 30 and a 15. Why the hell not? But yeah, very quiet. I mean, that's what topre really is. And this is like completely unsilenced too. So just think about how much more quiet it could be. Yeah, I'll give some more thoughts after I do a couple more of these short tests. Okay, let's do a 15. I'm gonna try to relax a little bit more. Oh, wow. This is just ridiculously faster than my previous two outings. Okay. Yeah, it's super quiet. I don't know. I think something feels a little weird about like profile, which is weird. I've been using like the same sort of typing angle here and everything. Maybe I'm just more used to maybe like a longer travel and, you know, like a harder bottom out. So yeah, it is pretty quiet though. This is a little bit reminiscent. I mean, I used to use topre like pretty much all the time, but this is really nice to have it like tuned with the stabilizers and everything. So it's pretty good. Again, I contend the same sort of thing that I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, which is I do like the weight. I think I really do appreciate the weight, but I just really wished it had more of a tactility or a tactile sense to it. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Pretty slick. Okay. How you guys feel about another marbles race? Guys, we got the prize. Maybe I should wipe this down. Give me 1 second while I wipe this down. I'm showing off this dusty thing. Okay. Should look a little bit better on screen now. Okay. We got this. This is a so I'll show this. I'll show a little screen here on what this was. This is the Base Object 05 camera stand. I bought this like quite a while ago. I mean, this doesn't really even exist. You can't really buy it anymore. But this is a camera stand that was like made by a brand in San Francisco. Kind of meant more for these sort of like rangefinder or old SLR shaped cameras. I think they just kind of fit really well. It's supposed to kind of just like work its way downwards like that with the lens sitting that way. So this is the matte black variant. Up for grabs for anybody who's still interested. So let's do it. Let's do it indeed. All right, it is really late, 2:30, but I appreciate everybody who's been here and stuck around. You know, y'all got a good chance of winning. So hey, shouts out. All right, let's get some marbles votes in and let's try to do this. I will give another holler out to another bat call here. If only I had cameras. How do you like the board? It's good. I think I just need to get used to like typing angle. I don't know what it is, but something about the typing angle feels a little different than when I was running this on MX. I'm not sure if maybe it's like the key travel. So yeah, I'm not totally sure, but I got to get used to it, and I'm sure once I get used to it, it'll feel like as natural as when I used to use topre all the time. So all right. Vote 353 to make Frank quit. I mean, vote 353, no one's winning this. So and I gotta finish in 12 minutes now. So vote what you need to vote for. All right, let's do this. Let's get to Marvel Centauri. Next hobby, just when I need more expensive hobbies. Hey, shouts out everybody who's been around. Hey, we got like a somewhat premium product up for grabs now, so you already know the drill. Smash that follow button if you haven't already. Hit the exclamation play command. We'll do a 2.5 minute timer. Appreciate all you guys being here. We hit 950 followers today, so less than 50 left to get to 1,000. Fuck it, I'll just spoil it. Hey, when we hit 1,000, we're gonna run a giveaway for that, which is the amp that All Hex had graciously donated. But also it won't be right away, but you know, I'll just let you guys know now. I'm planning on doing something that is or resembles a subathon. Just to celebrate 1,000 followers. So less than 50 left to go. And you know, once we get to that, I'll get a bunch of giveaways going on. So appreciate the time, everybody. I'd wish that I had been able to stream in the last 3 weeks and just try to speed this up a little bit more, but you know how things are, just with life and getting stuck with COVID, trying to recover properly, all that. So 50 more to go. Hell yeah, let's go. Also, you guys, again, I know a lot of people probably tap out. It's so damn late on a Friday night. It's Saturday now, but you guys got a good chance here. Those of you tuning in. Oh, wait a second. Also, 3 hours ago, All Hex redeemed a hydrate, so I gotta go and do that. I like the chance. 3-hour-old hydrate. Okay, guys, about 10 seconds left to go. 1 in 5 chance, guys. Y'all got this shit. Hey, shouts out you guys tuning in, wanting what you want. Appreciate it. Samiko first down this track. Oh, this is the map that's fucking long as hell, huh? Alright. I mean, I guess while this goes, I'm gonna... Alright, last place, as usual, also gets to choose the raid target, but I'll pull up Twitch right now and see if we have any hints for y'all. Looks like Elvin's on. Oh, my brother is on. I wonder how close he is to done. Oh, I also realized I'm not even following anyone right now. Samiko's got a good lead right now. We'll see how the others do. Mango Head right behind Dark Mode Media, Frank, and then Zero at the very end. Ooh. Mango Head leading the pack here, I think. The placement looks a little funny. Just because of like changing directions through the finish line. All right, my brother's channel is live, but I don't think he's actually visible on screen right now. All right, at this point, I don't actually know who's up ahead because I'm turning my head back and forth over and over again. So I don't know who's in the lead. It might be Mango Head. We have to do Elvin tonight, 24-hour stream, 2,000 follow celebration. Okay, okay, right on. Yeah, and my brother's not even on screen right now, so. And we in the same town shouldn't be too expensive. Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out what's happening here. Yeah, it looks like that is the placing right now. Mango Head up in front. Samiko behind, followed by Dark Mode Media, and then Frank and Zero. I claim, please. Yeah, funny. Appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you guys sitting through me talking and opening packages for 3 hours. I appreciate you guys bearing with me as we finally figured out after 3 different streams how this stupid topre Falcon's supposed to work, and it actually does seem to work. Mango Head Sumiko is right behind. Oh, it's a close one. Oh, Sumiko take a lead. Oh, Mango Head. Mango Head's back in it. Oh, who's gonna get it? Oh! Oh my goodness! Good lord, that was close. What the fuck? Oh my god. Mango Head, do you claim? What a battle for real, man. That was wild. Alrighty. Yes, sir, I claim. Hey, shouts out Mango Head. Shouts out everybody. Zero, by the way, you're still out there. It's up to you to choose the raid target. Looks like all signs probably pointing to Elvin. Okay. Alright, shouts out, guys. I appreciate it. Let me just tabulate this so that I don't lose this. Oh, fuck. Arrow keys don't work. Mango Head. Alright. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna try to make these outros not so long, but I appreciate everybody being here. Till next time, I'll be back probably like, I don't know, it could be anytime, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know yet. So we'll see. Appreciate you guys. Z60 coming soon. Let's see, raid. All right, he's got follower only, so make sure you follow if you haven't already. Also, make sure you follow me if you haven't already. I'm so close to 1,000. Elvin just hit 2,000. Pretty sick. All right, peace, guys.